Hi, it's Dave Redinger. I wanted to give you a couple of tips to get through the rest of this rotten winter we're having. Well, first off, let's talk about leaving the window on your driver's side down about 1/4 of an inch. The reason we're doing that is all through the day you're collecting moisture inside the car. You're dragging snow in and it's actually staying on the floor mats. What does it do? It turns into water as you warm the vehicle up. So you want to get rid of that moisture inside that car, and so I'm suggesting that you leave the driver's window down about 1/4 of an inch so it can vent. Trick number 2, hey, let's put some mousse paper down on the floor to make sure that we soap up that water before we actually leave the car. So in other words, if you leave a puddle in the bottom of the car, it turns into ice by the time you get into it in the morning. So pick up that newspaper, throw it in the garbage, and you're good to go. Trick number 3, turn off everything. Make sure that you've turned off the lights, the heater, and specifically the wipers. If they get frozen to the warm glass, ends up in the morning when you start up, the transmission that runs those wipers will actually crack or actually disconnect. So to avoid a big bill, shut everything down before you step out of the car. Hey, a couple more items. Let's talk about your lights. Make sure your lights are functioning properly. Get somebody to stand behind your car and make sure that those brake lights, the signals, and the marker lights are functioning. Do the same for the front end. And lastly, let's talk about windshield washer fluid. Well, you want to look for a fluid that is at least 45 below zero. The reason being is the windshield factor on the glass and the fact that it evaporates so quickly, you can easily reach 45 degrees below zero and the glass will actually fog up and freeze. And a lot of us are not driving under defroster mode, so the glass just warms up as the car itself. Hey, and one final thing you should know is when you click on that defroster, you'll also click on the AC. The reason we do that is we want dry air up onto the glass, and secondly, we want to run that air conditioning system in the winter, so when spring comes around and the warm weather's here, you click it on and we know it's going to function. I'm Dave Redinger for Dave's Corner Garage.